at 9, try to go over some of the issues that we're having with that conversion. And got on here an RSOC meeting at the Cole County Fire Protection District at 1:30 on Friday. Boss's Day breakfast on Tuesday. So, are we buying Debbie lunch or breakfast or what?
Is it Boss's Day or Bossy Day? You're supposed to laugh at that, Debbie.
Okay. Well, Thursday is, I don't know if we're gonna have traffic and safety advisory meeting or not. I haven't gotten anything on that. I got a chamber meeting too, so those conflicts, so we'll see. And then Chiefs meeting is Thursday night, but also
Chiefs,
got,
who they play this week?
they're gonna beat Dallas. No, I don't. The Chiefs.
Y'all
the
start out
Chiefs-
8-0 every year, and then you just bow out, just like, well, they say it's like Santa Claus disappears after.
This is all of our different fire chiefs and our different.
Oh, that
Chiefs, yes.
That's tonight. Wait, today's Tuesday.
No, that's
No.
not tonight. Thursday night, maybe.
Yeah, and Historic City of Jefferson has a program too. Renegade. Saturday is the NAACP Freedom Dinner and the Sisters of the Poor Barbecue. $100 a ticket if you want.
Once Brothers of the Poor, I'll be at that one. Part of my brothers will be.
That's all I got.
You better keep going.
Okay. No commission comments.
I got all kinds of. things.
Bids and contracts. Unfinished business. New business, accounts payable review.
I'd ask for approval of accounts payable pending review.
So moved.
Second.
Hang on, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh, you're in there.
Do I have in her?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Oh.
I withdraw that.
So moved.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Abstain.
Okay. Second and final reading of budget adjustment number 7.
This is for $7,740. I do need action today. This is for a grant at the Juvenile Center. It's for custody cases closure program grant.
We get awarded it or?
In addition to, yes. I think there was already,
So their new grant cycle starts in October.
oh, okay. Because we had 6,000 in there, so yeah.
So we got an additional 7740 or?
The new grant cycle is $9,000. That's what we have to get in the budget to get, because they didn't use the whole amount from the previous one. So that 7 gets us to the 9,000 that is the total.
What are they using that for? Just,
I'm not exactly sure the details of it.
so this is budget adjustment number 7?
Yes.
You guys good?
Good.
I move that we approve and sign court order number 7.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, approval of application for LEPC grant.
Yes, this is, spoke last week, this is our annual grant. As I explained, the fund that comes into the county from businesses throughout the city and county that has to report quantity of anything that is for a certain chemical. So that money goes to the state and then they bail out 65% to each county. So we just have to make application to receive it.
Good, Debbie. Thank you.
Is this just an application, Bill?
Yeah. A lot of that money is used to help the local emergency services. This past year, we're buying a lot of these called AFFF foam. I think some of you remember the bad accident in 2007 on 54, the large gasoline transport.
Mm-hmm.
That a lot of that money is used to put that foam on a lot of the fire trucks and fire engines in the city and county, so they'll have that capability to be able to extinguish such fires like that. So with Phillips Petroleum in our back door, that's kind of a big priority to keep that. And it's shelf life, so it's out shelf life, so we're gonna try to replace a lot of that.
You guys good?
Mm-hmm.
I move that we sign the LEPC grant application.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Assessor's Office to present prorated new construction list and errors and omissions.
You guys need another copy?
I printed
No.
off.
It's basically a list of the errors and omissions. We have that for. And also the list of the new construction prorated occupancies after certification.
Just waiting on my computer here. You got a list there.
Mhm.
Good.
Yep.
We don't need to sign anything, we just accept it, or I move that we accept the assessor's office prorated new construction list, errors and omissions.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Ryan.
Letter to Wayne County.
Here it is. I sent this to you all
Yeah.
earlier. This is just discussing that change of venue trial.
We haven't sent this yet.
No, I just wrote it up.
Okay.
That's good.
I mean, I'm fine with the letter. I'd be anxious to see what they have to say,
Yeah.
or how they're gonna start paying for it.
Well, it's good just to make them aware of it. Yeah.
Because actually, they don't have to pay until the judge orders it. At the end of the trial. But this is basically to tell them that you may want to start socking away money.
Yeah, that's very good.
We need to vote on it, sign
Yeah.
it, and I'll mail it.
Joe, what estimate did you use?
100,000.
Good, Jeff?
Yeah.
I move that we sign the letter to Wayne County.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Care leave recommendation.
The care leave committee met last week. We have a county employee that's going to be out due to surgery for a lengthy period of time, and we approved 30 days of care leave for that individual. Needs the commission's approval also. So we'd ask that you all vote to approve the 30 days of leave for this individual.
It's just leave that she didn't have, or the individual didn't have. Say she.
Correct.
Yeah, okay. Questions? Good.
No, I'm fine with it.
You okay with it?
Yes, I'm fine with it.
I move that we approve the care leave recommendation.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you, Larry.
Okay. Your presentation didn't,
No, it should be off there.
okay, yeah, it's off there, I just didn't know. Okay,
And I got put to next week, I think.
okay. Do we have anything else?
I did want to submit this. It's the resident recycling survey results from my Mid-Missouri Solid Waste Management District. I forwarded the email to you all. There's a link in there too that's got a whole bunch more. It's actually just a PDF, I guess. I'm trying to find out if we can get it put on our website for the Solid Waste Management District, so it's accessible, because there's some interesting stuff in there. So we give that to Lynn Debbie, and she can just put that in with correspondence received or something. So
Was the one that you sent us more in depth than the one that Leland sent, or?
there's two of them. I forwarded the one that just had that on it the first time.
Okay.
And I meant to send the other one, which he sent later on, that had like all the individual questions. There's like 68 pages. So
Okay.
I'll find if we can get a website. If we can, I'll get a copy and print it out and get it to you. Jeff, if you want to see it, I can forward it to you
Please,
too. And
please.
okay. So,
You'd be near Nicole, would probably do something.
okay, I'll get it to you and let you get it in the hands that need it, and
Yeah, send it to me.
so.
I mean, along those notes, I know they didn't try to really drill into yard waste a whole lot, but we have been having some problems in the county, and especially in this new subdivision we're working on, out of Crossroads and Southtown Oaks, where people are just blowing their leaves out in the street. And so we need to address that at some point. And so I had Jill look into it a little bit, but anyway.
I did. I mean, we could come up with something under our general ability to regulate the roads, but I talked to lawyers at Jeff City and also at Boone County. None of them have ordinances, and what they do is use the littering law to address that situation. And yeah, looking at it, it doesn't differentiate between organic and inorganic debris. So that's what's been used.
Yeah, they do it in Jeff City. And ours, we have a cul-de-sac, and it all comes downhill.
Well,
and
and
ends up.
yeah,
It's,
Brian Wolford said the police, you know, use the littering ordinance when they do something. In Boone County, Ron, one of the deputy county counselors that I know, said that what they found to be helpful is having their public works go around and speak with the residents and let them know what kind of a problem this is causing as far as stormwater in that subdivision.
Yeah, and I think our folks are doing a good job of that, but it's, you know, you don't have any way to enforce it, you know.
Well, you have the littering ordinance.
Right, so-
Or littering law, rather.
But do we have, I mean, does the sheriff have the authority to enforce that in the county? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's a state
So there's
statute.
nothing that really needs to be done, it's just,
Just enforcement.
right, just to let them know that, hey, you know, you need to get this cleaned up, or we could.
What
give-
if somebody blows their leaves into their neighbors?
Well, that's what I
Curb.
said too, Jeff. There's a proof thing. What if you go cite somebody and?
Devil's in the details here. So you basically have to catch somebody doing it, catch them blowing it into the street, then you have to prove that they were gonna leave them there. What if they say, well, it's gonna pick them up? So, no, I see what you're saying though.
Well, I mean, so when I talked to Larry and Larry, I mean, there was, different Larrys, but anyway, they were talking about having to take bobcats out there and load it up in dump trucks, and, you know, their vacuum can't handle it. And I didn't really notice it, but when I was driving, I mean, there was piles, I mean, so I don't think you need to see them doing it, but I mean, it's obvious when there's a pile that's as big as a car that's out in front of somebody's house, that somebody's gotten rid of all their leaves right in the road.
but you do have the wind that blows them down the street, because I mean, it ends up.
That's different.
You're almost like what Jeff said, you've almost got to catch them doing it, and then they're gonna say, well, I was gonna bag it or something like that, but it all ends up, depending on how the wind's blowing, it all ends up in our yard.
But
And
if it's
so-
in their front yard, we can tell them they gotta get cleaned up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Tell them to get it cleaned up, and they got a day, and if not, the sheriff's gonna come out and they're gonna write them a class, citation for a
Well,
Class
I'll
C
get my blower
misdemeanor.
and I'll blow it on down farther down the street. I don't know, it's,
I mean, it's pretty obvious. I mean, you know, there's a lot of people that blow their grass out in the street or whatever, and that's one thing, but when the leaves come down, it's a huge problem for the stormwater and everything else. So, you know, I mean, their neighbors will rat on them. I mean, if they plug up the storm sewer, they're liable for somebody's house flooding. So what do they want to pay? They want to pay the ticket, or they want to pay for the flood damage to their neighbor? So,
yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah,
I
so-
do, it's just,
I mean,
We come home and here's all our neighbors just blowing it out in the street.
I get it. Believe me, I used to live over by Memorial Park.
Yeah.
I had everybody's neighbors come
Yeah.
down the street, so.
Yeah.
And I cleaned them up, because I had a storm inlet right in front of my house, and I didn't want my house to flood, so. Anyway, so anyway, it sounds like we already got something in place that we could enforce it, and hopefully we don't have to, but anyway, at least it does give us some means to get
Put
people.
it in the paper, Jeff.
I just wish there was some other way to do it than having to have the sheriff's deputy go out there and waste their time on it.
Yeah, some townships that actually people bag it and then their trash service picks them up.
I mean, if the ordinance would say that we can just, leave a citation telling them to get it cleaned up, it's maybe even just a note from Public Works or whoever sees it, Health Department says, clean it up. If it's not in 3 days, we'll be back to give you a citation, and then have something that's pre-printed, so.
Yeah, I don't know. I
May
mean,
talk to John about that and see what he says.
yeah, I haven't talked to the sheriff yet, so obviously I don't wanna incur any more work on him either, but at the same time, I think Public Works lets them know that I think they're gonna clean it up.
Well, stormwater's just a pain in the behind right now,
Right.
and after this last rain,
Oh.
I don't know if your also phone's ringing, but it's even people cutting brush and put it in their ditches gets to the culverts, blocks them, then it's going over the road, and it's just a pain
Mhm.
everywhere, so. Yeah, so we know what you wanna do with that if we wanna figure out.
I mean,
what-
hopefully it's just a conversation that Public Works or anybody can have with the residents and get them to clean it up, but then they don't have any place to take it either, so.
Do they get charged if they bring it to the city dump?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean,
So
so
they-
they can bring it there, it's just, there's a fee.
Okay. So they do have a place to bring it, they just.
Right. I mean, it's like $10 for a pickup load, so it's not too bad.
I thought it was reasonable for,
Mm-hmm.
if they wanna dump it for free, they can move to the city, I guess. Well, I'm saying you move out of the city for reasons, so you lose some of the amenities, so. Just saying,
Okay,
so,
what
I
do
said
you
I'm
got?
just saying, so I can say whatever I want to.
I have, and you should have received it too, and I sent you the email on it from the city on their 911 communications center. Our share of 2019 budget, we are asking for funding for the county equal to 25% of the 911 budget, which translates to a total of $384,123.31. We pay it in 12 equal monthly installments of $32,010.27. I sent that over to John, the sheriff too, and he said we really do need to meet with Captain Wilde before we,
I mean, Heisland.
or Heisland, yeah. Is it Wilde who's over 911?
No, he was.
Okay.
You-
Derek Heisland.
Heisland, yeah.
Yeah, that we need to get with them before we start doing this again, so, I don't know, John was gonna talk to the chief, and so we do need to get with them sooner than later, I guess.
Okay, do we want to set up a meeting, or
Yeah.
one of us to go talk to him and then report back, or?
I think Sheriff Wheeler's already been talking to him, so maybe, we need to, get with the sheriff and then just see what we need to do, 'cause, I know we have some issues.
Okay.
That's all I've got.
That's all I got, I think,
Yep.
but I got all day, so, or till
Everything else.
5:15.
Go fill in, they uncovered my coal chute again over in front of my store. Sam did, so now I want them to pour that before it rains. Go over and help them.
I pay people to do my concrete for that reason. I don't like to do it.
We have rain like we had Sunday. I might have an indoor swimming pool.
Would make it worth more, what you
Yeah.
complaining about. Are you
Anything
gonna
else?
adjourn this, or
Yeah.
you gonna make them sit and listen to us?
No.
I move we stand in recess till 4:30.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.